In this video we're going to be going over the sharpness comparison for the RF 50mm 1.8 STM lens. That is a nice compact option for anyone wanting to do some casual shooting and video. We will be comparing the sharpness of the 50mm to the notorious 28-70 f2 for its sharpness, the similar class 35mm 1.8, and the incredibly sharp 50mm 1.2. Now, obviously, these are not at all the same price point, the same class, or anything, but I just want to show you the sharpness difference, because if I just show you the sharpness of this lens, it doesn't really give a solid comparison to anything. So let's look at first, I've taken a picture of this carpet right here, and we're going to show you how it looks. For sharpness, I have gone and done some stuff in Photoshop to show you exactly where the sharp bits are in this photo. Now, as you can see, the f2 at this 28-70 has sharpness a little bit deeper than the other ones because it is not a prime lens. And then it also has this really sharp area in the center that goes to almost the edges, and it has a little bit of softness on the far sides. But for the most part, this is sharp all the way through. This right here is the RF35 1.8, and as you can see, the sharpness goes through a lot more through this one. It is also a different set. It is at 35mm rather than 50, but it is sharp almost all the way through, with it only dropping off significantly at the edges. This one right here is the 50mm 1.2 at f1.8. As you can see, the line comes right through here, and it is the sharpest through almost the entirety edge to edge on this lens, where it only ever so slightly drops off at the very edges. And it is incredibly sharp. As you can see, there's so much more edges right there where this line goes, and that literally goes from edge to edge on this lens. And here is the exact same things for the 50mm RF 1.8. As you can see, it is incredibly soft at wide open 1.8, which is pretty much the purpose for using this. The only point in this lens that is sharp is the exact center of this lens. There is almost no sharpness towards the bottoms and the bokeh area or the edges of this lens. I would say only the inside 35% of this lens is as sharp as it should be. So this is just something to be aware of for anyone that's going to be recomposing their images from the center of this lens. Now, while this might seem absolutely terrible, and in a way it is, you have to remember that this is only a $200 lens, and it is a much more casual walk around, do beginner channel YouTube videography work with it. It does its job for what it is, but you should be aware of the limitations when it comes to sharpness on this lens. To get a full overview and comparison of everything for the 50mm, I have a video linked here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on anything mirrorless Canon cameras. My name is Daniel, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.